Real Madrid host Manchester City. It's the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. 8 o'clock tonight. You can listen to it on talkSPORT. It's advantage Manchester City at the moment. 4-3 after that first leg, which was just incredible, wasn't it? Benzema getting them back into it, though. What's going to happen tonight? It is all to play for. Pep Guardiola, he's told the media yesterday that his players know that they will have to be at their best.
Every game is completely different. It's difficult for me to compare, like we live last seasons, being in Europe and last stages. It's going to happen tomorrow, but tomorrow there are guys like it's going to wake up in the morning, how will be their mood, how will be the perform, many things that the experience didn't help you. The fact that we have been there, we are being there quite often in the last years in these big games or scenarios, so yeah, that in terms of, we have been here. You know, when you won and you have been there and you saw that I've been there and I'm doing well, I know how to handle this situation, that helps. That is not guaranteed, for the fact you have been there, you're going to play good or perform well. This is going to try to do, and they know you have to perform well in our best to reach the final.
Okay, there you go. Pep Guardiola basically saying we've got to play our best to reach the final, ultimately, which we know they've got to do against a Real Madrid side who have some big dangers in that.
I just hope they don't regret that first leg because they had so many chances. They could have been, even when it went 4-2, just see the game out and got a 2-goal advantage.
Yeah.
But it's really in the balance now. And Man City do have to play well, but I do expect them to score goals. How many can they keep Real Madrid out? Enough. So that's the big question. But it was a cracking game last night. Liverpool coming back, a game of two halves, as they say. But tonight, this could be a cracking game. I'm sure every single neutral will be watching this game.
How different
after the first leg?
Yeah. How different does it make it with no away goals for you?
I think it's been great, the rule. I really do. I think that it's not really because before teams at home would just say, right, okay, don't concede, because it's so important we don't concede. But now, I think it's a little bit more open, if I'm being honest with you. I think the rule's been really good for seeing entertainment. And that's what it's all about, and that's what the fans paid to see. So I think it's been great. And to see look, Real Madrid we're hoping that the away rule will be in because, win 1-0, they're through. That's how it works. And but now it should be, it's wide open, and I really hope City get through because I think everybody be looking at Liverpool City final. It'll be fantastic.
It's a treat, really, at the moment, isn't it? The kind of era that we're living in, where we get to see just these massive.
These two clubs are the best in the world. Man City and Liverpool. It's such a fine balance as well. I mean, it's so close how good they both are. I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool could go on and I fancy them in the FA Cup. I think they will because Chelsea have got good players and they can turn up on a big occasion. But you've still got to fancy Liverpool in the FA Cup. I don't think they'll win the league because I think City will win every game now. I look at their run-in, so they might come short in the league, but you'd have him in a cup competition any day of the week, Liverpool against City. So they could still win a treble, which would be a magnificent season.
It would, wouldn't it?
Let's go back to, 99, wasn't it? When Manchester United won a treble.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I saw this amazing tweet the other day. Someone tweeted and they said, if Liverpool win the quadruple, they still haven't done the treble. And it really made me laugh. Do you want to hear from Kevin De Bruyne? He was speaking to the media yesterday as well, and he was asked if they need to add a Champions League trophy to justify their success.
You want to win the trophies and you want to win this one. But I think the fact that we've been fighting for it numerous years and being to the latter stages means that we've been doing really well. Obviously, it's a cup competition and the quality is very high, so it's very, very difficult to win it. And there's different circumstances that happen. But, I think in the end, if you look back at the way we performed, or I performed with the team for 7 years, we did really well. But obviously, we didn't win it, and I think win it would just change that little narrative. I don't think it changed the perspective I look at myself as a player. I think I know what I've done good and what I've done bad in my career. And I'm pretty happy with what I've done. But obviously I want to win. I want to win every trophy that I can get, but that's a hard task. But I would obviously love to win the Champions League also.
Okay, there you go. Kevin De Bruyne speaking ahead of this massive game, semi-final in Madrid tonight for Manchester City. Second leg, 4-3 at the moment. Chris Sutton's been writing in the Mail, and he said Manchester City must not repeat their first leg blunders against Real Madrid. Their defenders have to be alert and not give away gifts to reach the Champions League final. It wasn't vintage defending on either side, really, was it?
No, it wasn't. Well, you don't concede 7 goals if it's vintage defending. So,
but is it more just about all-out attack?
Well, it is. Yeah, I think the way they play, I mean, they press so well in that first half as well, Man City. They won the ball back in good areas, and it is all about attack. It's who scores the most goals, really. And to be fair, I think that's how they're going to go into the game tonight again. I think if City score first, it's going to put, obviously, Real Madrid on the back foot. But they'd always be in the game, Real Madrid, because they know they've got good players, and, one mistake, and it's usually a goal with Benzema and people like that up front.
I want to...
I think that's the one they want, though. I mean, the Champions League. As much as I think the league is the most important trophy to win, domestic league, but because you do need a bit of luck sometimes along the way, especially in my era, because if you get one bad decision, you're out. Simple as that. Where the league, over a 38 game period, uses most consistent team wins the league. So, but Pep, we know he was brought in to win the Champions League. So another opportunity. They failed last year against Chelsea in the final. I could see him getting to another final, but then you're playing Liverpool. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Mo Salah was talking to BT Sport after the game last night, and they asked him a few different things about what his